Okay, I had to do a video on this today because this afternoon was terrible, and the air still stinks outside. Everything's covered in residue. Okay, I mean there was a massive blasting of frequency through everyone and everything. Okay, and you can see there's blatant chemtrailing there. Okay. Let's go back a few days. I don't know, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that's it. That's what they tried to bring. Look, I mean, you can see that. Yeah, it's just like a blanket that's been pulled, pulled over this way to the east, as they try to bring down frozen air to go, my winter, my ball, my tilt. Okay, the liars, you freaks, you need to be exposed. Lying about everything. Fancy that. Absolutely. I'll go back to today, and this is the disgrace. Okay, and this, you want to see why they did all this? This massive terrorist assault? Well, let's see why. Okay. Oh, what's that? It couldn't be nice warm air trying to come up here again, could it? No, that couldn't be it at all, could it? Well, it is. That's why. So it's obviously disrupting their plans to bring in the beast from the east. Yeah, I don't know how that works on a ball model. Surely it would uniformly get. Come on, what's this nonsense? This is nonsense. If it was my ball, it would be uniform, getting colder from the north, but that's not the case. And my Gulf Stream, all right, just whatever. Next thing they'll say El Nino. Yeah, it's a El Nino, even though that's supposed to be only a phenomenon. Is it here or is it Pacific? I thought it was Pacific, wasn't it? I don't know. Some bollocks, but whatever. They'll just pull something out the hat. Another rabbit out the hat. Yeah, with their bag of tricks. That's what they've got. Their lies and their tricks. And they're not smart anyway. They're a bunch of idiots. I mean, they're the demoniacs. It's the things that possess them that have all the, all this intelligence to do this mischief. Okay, so that's what's coming up. Yeah, so if that actually arrived, it would have been, I don't know. Well, it's all chemtrail. That's the problem. So you can't even get a good picture. I mean, go back to yesterday, chemtrail. So all the path this warm air is trying to come up, it's just they're covering it in a blanket. And they'll go, my clouds, they're just clouds. It's getting more cloudy. My climate change. It's your fault. Climate change is your fault. Yes, you listening to this, climate change is your fault. Nothing to do with aircraft dumping, the crap, coal, fly ash, aluminium particulate, lithium, barium, aluminium, nanodust. And it seems even jet fuel mixed in with garbage because it stinks. And yes, some days it really does smell of jet fuel. They just mix it all in and dump it. They don't care. Scum. Yeah, so it's got nothing to do with that. It's got nothing to do with CERN. No, it's got nothing to do with these arrays everywhere. No, nothing to do with Doppler radars everywhere. No, nothing to do with atmospheric heaters everywhere on little islands as well, and frequencies shooting off Antarctica. Yeah, nothing to do with that. It's your fault. It's your CO2 emission. Come on, they're just talking shit. Okay. I have had some theories. I don't know why I said it. I don't know if it's even true. I said it might be, who knows? It might be a radiation treatment. Yeah, because of what is this, Fukushima, right? Yeah. There somewhere, isn't it? I don't know. It was on the coast, that's as much as I know. And then it all gets dragged up here, doesn't it? And comes across. So it's a north thing, I suppose. I don't know, for now anyway. So that was the first thing I said. I said it might be another reason they do it is radiation treatment. And the other thing I mentioned, I'm just raving like a lunatic now because I'm actually, this is really affecting me real bad. And I do feel like I'm actually going insane now. Yep. The other thing I said is because they've got a sun simulator there pretending everything's still normal. Our real sun has got it's not a ball of fire, that's for sure. It's a transformer of some kind. And it's hyperdimensional, it's local, and it's going black. Black holes appearing, yeah? Okay, it's not completely off yet, okay? Because, I think people would notice by now. And I think the other thing I said was all this material that they're spraying is to interact with obviously the frequencies in the atmospheric heaters, and I said 5G will work together with it to heat the air, the ground level air. Because if the sun turns off, that's it. It'll be absolute zero. So I don't know. It seems like pretty wild. I don't know why I said that. I think I was actually going hysterical that day. Maybe just maybe the chemicals just went to my brain. I don't know. But who knows? It could be right. Yeah, it could be right. Well, most people think it's they just want to kill us. They're slowly poisoning. I mean, that could be right too, but that kind of doesn't make sense to me because it kills the people doing it and their families. But what is true is that it is happening. This isn't cloud, right? All these patterns aren't formed naturally. They're frequencies from all their arrays. So it is happening no matter what. Okay, we've got many theories on the table. Yeah. I mean, why is China launching a moon? Apparently, they've made a fake sun. You see, it kind of adds up. The Bible says the sun will go black. And when the tribulation starts, a third of the people dead instantly. Okay, other people say, oh, it must be nuclear war. Okay, I don't think so, because if there was nuclear war, everyone else would be dead not long after either. So I think it will be this. I think that's what all the deceptions are about. They claim that they lied until the last minute because they don't want you to they don't want to say, yeah, sorry guys, the earth isn't a ball, the Bible is actually right. Yeah, God, our creator, well, not their creator, they're fucking scum. Okay, but yes, there is a spiritual creator of the real people, not the tares. And yep, the sun's going black, just like biblical eschatology. Yep. No, they're not going to admit that, are they? They're going to make up anything. They want you to think this is depopulation. They want you to think they've let crazy scientists loose to do geoengineering and CERN particle accelerator nonsense. All right, I think that's what they want you to think. But it's sleight of hand. That's what it is. Because if you're going to think that, you're still going to go my ball, and you're still not going to believe in God, are you? So as crazy as it seems, when I think about it logically, yeah, because I guess I have my earthly self, even saying to myself, my spirit, I suppose, when I run it through again, it's like, you're crazy. You're crazy to say that really what they're doing with all this material is to heat the air. Because the sun's going out and they're hiding it. I mean, come on. But then, when I'm not thinking logically and I'm trying to ask God for help, He's telling me it's going to be over soon. Okay, they're hiding they hid the signs in the sky last year, all the eclipses, the cross eclipse. It went over like a cross over the States. I mean, come on, it's stupid. How big is the moon, do they tell you? It's like 2,500 miles or something. I don't know. I'm not going to look it up either. But how can something that big, that close, right, make a 70-mile eclipse on the ground? Okay, that's fucking retarded. Okay, it's just stupid. You can't, and also just if you can't talk to these people who say my ball, yeah, my curve. You can't talk to them. They are of their father, the devil, and all you're going to get is lies. Okay. So, yeah, that they're trying to hide that it's about to end. I mean, I guess tribulation starts when the sun goes black, right? But you won't know that, just like you didn't know the signs in the stars, the signs in the skies last year and the year before even. You didn't know that because they just chemtrailed it out. But we don't have to see it, because God tells you. He lets you know somehow. And I think it is. It's crazy. I know it sounds crazy. Even me saying it, I feel a bit embarrassed, okay? I guess that's the shaming conditioning they've done a number on all of us, And it is actually for heating. I know that sounds contradictory, doesn't it? Yeah? Because on one hand, you've got a winter. That's winter. Oh, come on, this thing just moves all over the place. Winter, which doesn't make any sense. Like, why is it why is it, I mean, come on, it's ridiculous. Not frozen. Here, a few 100 mile away, frozen. Well, less than a few 100 mile away, frozen. Okay? Okay, and nice warm air. Like I say, it would have been 20 if not for their deceptions. 20, around here. Like I'll say again, okay? Yes, there used to be vineyards up here in the north of England. Yes. And farming was possible in Iceland. And man walked with dinosaurs, not gorillions of years ago, no. Probably only thousands, because what is it, in Turkey? Turkey. I don't know where Göbekli Tepe is. Where would that be? I don't know. Where's the desert region? Probably up here. I don't know. I'm not going to look it up. And so, carved into the stone, a Stegosaurus. And in the Bible they said they were dragons, right? Okay, one of those dinosaurs, right? Okay. I mean, come on, this is absolutely nonsense. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. It's colder in. Let's take the time back. Actually, let's take it to 1 p.m. today. All right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I know that deserts get cold at night, but this is 1 p.m. Right. So look, it's like in single digits. Okay. Up along here and in Algeria. Yeah. And then you've got the warm air coming. And it's, double digits. Yeah, double digits in the day. Yeah. I was not cold. So there, I think the video's gone long enough. There's a massive deception going on. Massive. I mean, come on, if it was geoengineering for the benefit of the humans, yeah, but the benefit of society, it just sounds wrong because you know they don't give a shit about anyone else apart from themselves. They would say, "Yep, this is a great achievement." Yeah, it's a great achievement. We have now the technology to benefit mankind, you know, not mankind, because they're kind of like man, but they're not, they're tares. Let's just leave the video right there. Okay, at the visible crime scene, which was everywhere, because this is unfortunately just a snapshot. There's no slider bar, is there? No slider bar for the time. Yeah. Yeah, so and then they're literally allowing you to think my geoengineering, my experiments, my Bill Gates, my David Keefe. He's a scientist from Harvard. My CERN, yeah, I think CERN's the biggest culprit though. I think they actually broke it. Because like I say, God does not send anyone to hell. You know, I think even tares can be saved. You know, I think it's possible, but apparently almost all of them are a bunch of arseholes who don't want to be saved anyway, and they hate God. So, so that's their choice. You know, like when they kill babies, her body, her choice. Yeah. So what? So that's it, and they want you to think, yeah, maybe the government's trying to kill us. Okay, that's what they want you to think, and I don't think anyone else has said what I have, which is they're preparing for our sun to go. Oh, come on, you know, come on, Germany made the artificial sun, didn't they? Yeah. Like I say, the chinks making artificial moon, and they've got a sun already, apparently. So, yeah, hotter than our sun too, from what I hear. Sounds like bullshit to me, though. I don't think it is. It's just bullshit. They're just keeping quiet, but they know they're finished. It's finished. Because biblically, the sun will be blackened. It's going to go out. Well, they've got to have areas to heat the earth, haven't they? You know, where would those be then? I don't know. But I haven't actually looked. Where would they boil? I mean, I heard, was it from other channels? Mike Morales? No, it might have been someone else. No, it was Patrick Roddy, wasn't it? That was right. From a while ago. Now, he doesn't make any videos in a while. Maybe he knows. Maybe they told him. They were like boiling the atmosphere at the Antarctic somewhere. They were boiling it. I mean, like, oh come on, what's this? What's that? I mean, I know it's apparently it's summer down there, but what's going on? So they've got to be heating the air in places. I don't know where. You know, that's what's killing the birds after all. You know, they're boiling the air because otherwise the whole world would be frozen. I don't think. I mean, there's still some of the sun, shining. I mean, but it's going to go out next year, I think. And that's, I mean, yeah, no shit. No wonder the Arctic is. I mean, who cares about ice and glaciers anyway? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Oh, we've got to do something. The ice and glaciers are melting. Boo! A block of ice. Boo! Who cares? It's a block of ice. And then they show a picture of my polar bear. I'm sure the polar bears wouldn't mind it being a bit warmer. Okay, and not to mention, right? Why are they dumping iron oxide in the sea? Why are they dumping bunker fuel? They're trying to make it conductive. How do you know they plan? I mean, they're killing it. Yeah, they're killing it. How do you know they plan to electrify it? You know what I'm saying? Like a hot tub, like a hot springs. Because without the sun, you're fucking dead. You're an icicle, an ice cube. That's what I think. It's probably the wildest conspiracy theory out there. Yeah. But that's what I think, because that's how psyops works, isn't it? They just keep quiet and they put a few what would you call it? I've forgotten the euphemism. A few breadcrumbs out there. Yeah, that's it. So that's good enough. Out there for you to think it's my population control or it's my geoengineering. No, I don't think it's any of these things. Because that's what they want. They're leading you to think it. And I guess when you're becoming emotional about this, not thinking straight, you'll go, yeah, that's it. They want control of the weather. Yeah. Come on, they can't take control of the weather using if you think this is the method to control the weather, which is literally poisoning everything, the whole world being poisoned to death. It's not going to be worth controlling the weather over a dead Earth, is it? So it isn't that. That is, logically doesn't make any sense, unless of course they're insane. Okay, or unless of course they're possessed. Yeah, and they just want to kill everyone now because people waking up to what they are. I don't know, they're a bunch of scum. Who knows? Maybe they can restart it again. I mean, after all, I think I said it before, haven't I? Humans, to these entities, humans are just nothing but interactive media. Yeah. Yeah. They think we're theirs. Yeah, and they want to take your body, and they want to do whatever the hell they want to do. I know. I guess that's the only way to come out of hell. They want a little trip out of the lake of fire, and they have to possess a body. Okay, I think I've made that sound super crazy. But who cares? When there's not going to be anyone to, laugh about it anyway. Because it's on. It's not going to stop it. Okay, and it's possible. It's possible it might be a bit of both. Might be a bit of both. It might be a bit of, yeah, we can't save everyone. This technology we're going to have to use to keep keep everyone from being absolute zero icicle. Yeah, we can't cover area. Yeah, we can't get the 5G up fast enough to, keep everyone alive, and not to mention, there's a lot of useless people. I mean, they're probably going to eat you anyway. It's going to be cannibalism, So yeah, let's do the merciful thing, and let's do just enough poison to kill, the weak people, the people with, maybe their immune system is compromised, and let's just tip it over the edge, and we'll kill them off, before it actually goes down. And then the rest, I don't know how these scum plan to keep order. I mean, who's going to listen to the orders of scum? Yeah, when all they can offer them is a dead world with no sun, and being kept warm by by being Y-fried, and all the oceans turned into sauna. Yeah, I don't know how that will work, but and the atmosphere being boiled every day, and everything smelling of chemical shit every day, and spraying every day, and not to mention Yeah, just like the Bible says. In the tribulation, you'll have to work a whole day, hard labor for a plate of food. Yeah, I mean, who's going to do that? You might as well just commit suicide, you know? Before doing that, you might as well have a crack at, killing the leadership, because they're the ones who destroyed the earth, you know? They're going to try and pull it off as, it's not our fault. The sun died. Yeah, the sun died. That's nothing to do with us. Yeah, nothing to do with the Nazi scientists. Yeah, these scum. Yeah, nothing to do with them. Yeah, yeah, it wasn't our fault, guys. We just need you to be continue being our slaves. Yeah, and whilst we eat, I don't know. What the hell will they eat? They'll probably be eating human steaks. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, yeah, and better continue being good guys and serving the literal devils in human form. Yeah, just continue doing that, and don't worry. Just put up with it for 10 years, and yeah, it's only going to be 10 years. Or actually, we'll say 5 at the beginning, then we'll say 10. It'll only be 5 years. The sun's going to come on. Yeah, I know what the sun is. So yes, the sun has been eclipsed by a huge. What do they say? A wandering, gigantic brown dwarf. Yeah, they'll make up some shit like that. Okay. And it's going to move off in 5 years, and everything will be back to normal. The Earth, which we've poisoned to death, to run frequencies through, which are going to, the frequencies and the Wi-Fi are going to, give you cancer and organ failure anyway, and you're going to be bleeding. Yeah, just put up with that for 5 years, and everything back to normal. And then if you're not dead by those 5 years, which they'll say, yeah, it's just another 5 years. Look, our scientists say, yes, the brown dwarf eclipsing the sun is now moving off. Yeah, that's right. There's nothing to do with them in the first place. Yeah. Nothing to do with the utter scum in the first place. Because they've been up to no good. Because it isn't God who would turn out the sun on us. He just knew it would be the scum who had to mess with creation and that they would do it. Because they were going, harness the power of the sun. Yeah, being the fucking arseholes that they are. Okay, so God knew that they were so evil they would try and do that. Yeah, and probably, who knows, maybe they actually plan to control the weather by controlling the sun at first, because, that's where the weather comes from, let's face it. Yeah, and they broke it instead. Okay, I'll leave it there. The video is super long, super boring, and sounds super insane. I don't care.